and we're back with more Kingdom Hearts in
Yay.
Hot Topic land.
Yay!
Yeah, so now as the Search Ghosts are out of control because they're no longer under the control of Jack, and as you noticed, Wishing Star does a lot of damage, or it can do a lot. It mostly does the most damage it will do is at the end of a combo, because the end of a combo is when you're mostly going to be scoring critical hits, and that's just going to be where you just do the most damage. And trust me, it is satisfying to just like knock off a half of a heartless, like half of a health bar in one shot. I think Three Wishes is more powerful, but Wishing Star I prefer the critical hit counter of Wishing Star, but Wishing Star. The only issue is that this is going to be the only world where I use it because the next Keyblade we are getting is a lot better than this. Oh, I need you guys to keep commentary going for just a. I will be. I have an emergency. Yeah.
Oh, I hate these annoying bastards.
Oh, definitely. I would probably like Hollow Bastion better if it wasn't so fucking crowded and like so claustrophobic.
Yeah.
Because it like a lot of it's just short alleys and it's like.
Zero, have you seen Sally anywhere?
And jumps that if you don't jump right, you could be tooting to the very beginning of the area. Ugh.
At least in 2 is a bit more streamlined, and I think they fixed the bug in Final Mix that was in the original one, where you can miss a.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The one that was originally in a spot that disappears after the end of this world story. Yeah.
Nothing could beat what I've got planned. Once we give the Heartless a heart, they'll dance just
Jack,
as I
so
envisioned.
oblivious.
Trust
So oblivious.
I don't understand the ending to fucking Nightmare. Like I watched it a couple years ago for the first time with my girlfriend, and I ended it with like, that's it. It's so anticlimactic. Like, wow.
Yeah, it's right. I try to take off another holiday. It goes bad. Get back to your own holiday.
Yeah.
What should we do? Gosh.
And then there was a weird sequel game,
I don't think I've played that.
and I don't blame you. It's not a good game.
I heard it's like some kind of weird rhythm kind of thing or something. Oh, look, he's doing the thing that I always do when I'm trying to get around a area.
Just spam dodge roll.
Yeah.
It's fast. Which is sad.
It really
It's
is.
It's just Sora just slowly. Oh, he must be playing Mayhem in Overwatch because he keeps spamming the dodge rolls, McCree. Nope.
One of my favorite Disney villains.
Oogie Boogie, the guy that forgets a lot of things, including himself.
He's got the best song in the film.
I am very sorry about it. I feel like a bad host of this LP because I had to take a quick I had to quickly go do something. All right.
On the bright side, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, the fact that I have to be like, yeah, I have to go mute for a sec.
They could just
So-
hear me and Fonzie badmouthing you for 5 minutes.
Alright. So Oogie stole the heart.
Yep.
Alright, so Halloween Town in terms of like just everything about it, I like traveling through it. I don't like when we get to Oogie's Manor.
Like I said before, it's just a bit too claustrophobic.
For me, it's not claustrophobic. It's the fact of you're traveling so high in the air, one up, and you have to start all the way over.
As Fonzie mentioned when you were away, it was to fix the red Trinity bug.
Yeah.
in this
The,
version.
yeah. Well, the bug and well, there is still a Trinity bug. The bug is that the Trinity mark stays there, like even after it's been used. Even though it no longer works, it's still there. Oh,
That's-
I forgot. We new Heartless. White Knight.
yeah, we
White-
mentioned how much we don't like these guys.
Yeah, White Knights. Before the
Street
coloration, they were white.
White Knights, the worst thing to come out of 4chan.
Okay, that was a slow burner for me. But yeah, White Knights do Crescent Moon. Do like to do their Crescent Moon attack, which is just a spin thing that can do a lot of damage to you if you're not like either parrying, blocking, or just trying to get away from it. And gosh, yeah. Oh wait, he hasn't. Yeah, he's trying to steal the heart. Yeah, I this mini game is dumb. Like, the ghosts are random every time, but it's a super simple memory game, especially with the pattern I got. Yeah, and then
That
Yeah, they
was
didn't
not
show-
hard at all.
yeah, they didn't show the pumpkin exploding open, but it's now exploded open.
Kind of but all right.
One cool thing though I do like about Halloween Town is just the fact of our characters actually match this world, which makes sense in terms of Kingdom Hearts because they don't want to be meddling, but at the same time they're meddling. It doesn't make much sense, but it happened. And I think the only weird part is when you have a Keyblade like Crab Claw or any brightly colored Keyblade like Three Wishes or anything like that, because they didn't texture the Keyblade. Like they didn't match the texturing of those Keyblades to match this world. So you have this bright colored like Three Wishes in a world like Halloween Town. They fix it in Kingdom Hearts 2, but once again, that's an issue fixed in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Slight oversight.
Yeah, I mean it's not a bad oversight. It is funny to laugh at though when you have like Crab Claw, which is a very bright blue Keyblade, and you just are, and it's just in a world like Halloween Town.
We lost them.
Yeah, because you could somehow make a clapping noise,
To them quick.
and also Zero can just
Flop.
Also, I'm guess you guys mentioned gargoyles, because that's another new Heartless is the gargoyles.
I mean, that was a good show.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh hell yeah, it was.
Yeah, definitely.
Uh,
My childhood.
that was I know, right? The Disney's childhood. Yeah, gargoyles in this game though aren't as cool as the gargoyles in that one. I like, especially like Queen. These gargoyles though, they just like to hit. They just hit hard. That's it. You can easily parry their attacks because I think they only do like 2 attacks. That's about it. Oh yeah, like see, they'll do a bouncing fireball, and they'll hit you with their weight. And me just being that guy who wants to kill everything in his way, because that's how I play. By the way, this is how I play JRPGs. I kill any enemy in my way.
Genocide mode.
Yes, like that's why I didn't have much of a trouble when I did like my own like little playthrough of FF10 on my own personal time. I managed to beat Seymour Flux because I was so like I did the genocide route of FF10 where you just kill everything in your way. I had almost no trouble with Seymour Flux.
So I take
Like, if
it
it's-
in your run you never heard Tidus saying live and let live then?
Yeah. Yep. I think I only wiped to him once, and I didn't even use the trick of just like spamming Aeon overdrives at him because that's cheap. Oh, once again. What? Oh, I
Nice.
skipped this cut. Oh
You
no!
skipped the cutscene.
Oh
dear.
no!
Good job, Kazan. You
Oh.
done fucked.
Oh no! Okay, all that was just Zero flying to the Twisted Hill,
Curly
but I was like, Oh, I feel bad now. I think I even saw like, oh no. You know what? Let's just skip that. I'm just like, all right, let's just keep going. Keep going. Oh man. I think what I was gonna do was I was going to record back up to that scene, but that never happened because it was late at night by the time I was done recording and I was tired. So yeah, I did skip a cutscene, but it was a simple cutscene. All it was Zero showing that they're at the Twisted, well that the kids went over the Twisted Hill, or what was that, Spiral Hill?
Curly Hill.
What? Yeah, Curly Hill. Yeah, the kids went over that to reach Oogie's Manor, and again we just have more. By the way, you do have to kill these Heartless because in order to activate the hill to get across it, you have to interact with a tombstone, which requires all the Heartless in the vicinity to be dead, which really sucks.
Yeah.
Luckily they don't do that in future games, but for this game, in order to progress the game, open a treasure chest, just to progress through a world, you have to kill every Heartless in the vicinity, or you'd be like Atlantica, be so far away from the Heartless that you're no longer considered in battle. By the way, did anybody see them teleport onto the spire? Look, like Goofy. What? That was weird. Like Goofy was delayed.
Well, some good models when run the distance in this game.
Yeah,
In fact, there's a
obvious.
very, very infamous one near the end of the game, but that's for another commentary.
What's that? Oh, Sly 3. Sly 3 has some of the worst porting I've ever seen in a game. Like that game, they did not design that game for 16:9.
No, they did not.
Also,
No.
really bad loading in between conversations and stuff. Like it was bad. And I love Sly. The worst part is I love Sly.
I honestly
And-
can't tell you what was the worst when we did them. The Sly trilogy or the Prince of Persia trilogy.
I wouldn't know about the Prince of Persia trilogy, but I do know the Sly. At least I know Sly 3 of the Sly trilogy is pretty bad.
I remember the one time I tried to play Sands of Time, the game just would not work with me at all. It kept going slow or just cutting off entirely.
I've had some weird
Yeah.
issues with Metal Gear, which is, I mean, it's probably the best. I would say it's probably the best like HD port.
Of Metal Gear Solid 2.
Well, no, it was 3 that I had an issue with.
Really?
Yeah, surprisingly.
I don't know, right? You think with how many like versions there are of the, like, I mean, there's obviously, it's like there's gonna be some porting, or there's gonna be like issues because oddly enough, PS2 games are apparently really hard to port over.
Well, there's a whole thing
Sort of, yeah.
with PS2, so.
Like PS2 emulation, especially for games like Persona 4, I've looked through like PCSX2 forums about Persona 4 and like settings and stuff. Turns out that game is very difficult to emulate because the game shifts frame rates every other cutscene.
You can force 60 FPS on Persona 4. It'll mess with the actual gameplay. It'll actually move faster than it should be.
Oh yeah, that's
Like audio is fine, but cutscenes play in double speed.
Oh, that doesn't sound pleasant.
No, you could then again you could only do that with a modded PS2.
I knew
Yeah.
Oogie Boogie was behind this.
That'd be weird to see though, because like
Yeah, this is the worst part of this world.
yeah. I don't know why I kept this caption for a little longer than usual. I think it was just because for reading purposes. I don't know. Yeah, there really wasn't much things to edit. There wasn't much funny to edit or captions or anything. Like, if you noticed, I usually try to put some kind of captions into the video, but there was nothing here. Like, there really wasn't much for me to like make fun of. Yeah, and also
Yeah.
Donald's knocked out. No, he's not. Yeah, and also those platforms require you to cast fire on them for them to rise, and apparently lower too, because apparently heat falls to the ground too. Yeah, if not obvious enough, this part of Halloween Town, there's not much to commentate on because it's literally just get to the top,
It drags
to
a
the
bit.
top of.
It just drags a bit too
Yeah.
much.
Too much for. I mean, that's also an issue with a lot of worlds in Kingdom Hearts is that by the second half of the game, a good chunk of the worlds love to drag on. I mean, even Deep Jungle dragged on, but like at least I knew. Oh, that's okay. That is a Final Mix exclusive ability I just got. That is Hurricane Blast. It is really, really helpful for. It is really a fun ability to use when it'll show the anime. I think I show off the animation, obviously, but
You did not take the bait. Well done on you.
I know, right? I was so like, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, Hurricane Blast is a Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix exclusive ability. What it does is while you are in midair, the end of your combo, sometimes you will do a vertical spin. Like you'll spin in a circle in midair. It's really weird to describe, and it's really weird to show, but it's actually a really good ability. Even though you propel yourself pretty far forward with it, and of course, because of that level up, I think did I get a strength up besides just getting Hurricane Blast? I'm not sure if I did or not. I'm not sure what I got because I know I got Hurricane Blast, but I don't know what else I got. And now it's mini boss time with these little.
Block, and barrel.
Yep. Well, yeah. Barrel, the little kid in the skull mask, loves spinning around. He does the most damage to you the fast. Because he'll just spin in insane circles to beat the shit out of you. Shock does mostly ranged attacks. Like, well, you didn't see it because I just ganged up on her and beat the crap out of her. And Locke will just throw fireballs at you. He won't do anything else. He'll throw fireballs at you. And I beat them very quickly. They're actually very difficult. They're actually pretty difficult. If
You say cats.
they are children.
You might Kazan, you might need to learn a bit of shadowing text.
I know I should. I'm not, like I said, I'm still improving as I go along. I am still improving.
Oh, if you might complain about something, wait until the start of Man LP.
And yes, I did cut out the save menu there. It's just a simple. I went to save the game, would check. And actually, I think I was also resetting recording for another episode for this part, because I split every video up to 18-minute part a piece, at least 18. Sometimes, what's up?
Was this before or after I pointed out you could
Oh,
up to 60 minutes?
This was very much after you pointed out you could record up to 60 minutes. It's just the fact of I wanted to keep things at least 20 minutes long. And oh, okay, here's where the glitch can occur. For some weird reason, the Trinity emblem stays there even after it's been used. Like after you leave and come back, that stays there.
Huh.
Yeah. Also, to get back up to the top of Oogie's Manor, you just take the bathtub. Not sure how the hell he's doing it, but yeah, you can climb back up the tree.
You try to skip the cutscene?
Yes. It's unskippable.
Yeah.
But by the way, it's unskippable. For obvious reason, but I just wanted to make sure that it was unskippable, because it's a boring scene. It's literally the bathtub taking you back up to where you should be. Okay, here's where the part's about to end. So yeah, we're about to. So in the next part, we'll be fighting our boss battle. So look forward to that.
Woo.
Yeah, woo.